This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all that good information. I appreciate y'all for coming over here. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate the donation to the channel. Appreciate everybody that's sharing the videos. So I appreciate that. Now, like I said before, if you're watching my videos, you the star, I'm just the messenger. Now, my whole goal over here is to pretty much uphold the Constitution and defend the Second Amendment. That's the prize over here. That is the gift for us over here. So that's what we got going on. So I hate to bring you another Taurus video, but you know, it's just so much, you know, information when it comes to Taurus that's not true. And you know, one thing that, you know, I want to get people to understand that, you know, this Taurus G2C, this is my everyday carry. I'm talking about, this is my everyday carry in an alien gear holster. Now, this is my everyday carry. I wear this all the time. I'm talking about, you know, I like the alien gear holster because of the neoprene and stuff back here. But there's a lot of great holsters out here. I'm talking about, it doesn't have to be alien gear. It's whatever your personal preference is. This firearm here, the G2C. I'm talking about, you know, they say that there's social media people out there that's saying that the Taurus G2C is junk, whether they're a hater or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about, it really doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, there are a lot of happy Taurus G2C owners out there. There's a lot of people who own a lot of Taurus farms that is very happy. It's defending families all over this country. I'm talking about, it's not your major brand out there, nothing like that. But guess what? It works. At the end of the day, it works. Now, you have people who, you know, they're not carrying the Taurus G2C or the Taurus G3. They're not carrying it every day. I'm carrying them every day. I'm putting my life on the line when it comes to Taurus. And yes, they had some problems in the past and stuff, but Taurus has moved on. Taurus has, you know, reinvented the wheel. They're putting out some very good products and stuff like that, and they could continue to do better in the future. So, you know, just look out for some more products when it comes to Taurus. Now, Taurus is not sponsoring me. I'm not paid by Taurus, never been contacted by Taurus, and none of that. I'm just an average citizen. I spent my hard working dollars, and I bought this farm with my own money. So, with that said, is that you have people who are talking about Taurus that don't even own it. I watched a video on a social media account where somebody went on and on talking about Taurus G2C, this and that, but never owned it. They're just going by what a friend said or somebody said. You have to be very wary of these people. You know, I'm not going to go on and on about a farm I never owned and talk junk about it. I'm talking about the ones who have owned the farm, spent time with it, carry it, train with it. Them the ones that you have to listen to who has experience with the gun. And yes, some guns going to have issues. You know, out of some sort of batch of farms from a manufacturer, you're going to have issues and stuff. I'm talking about that's going to happen no matter what the company is. A lot of brands have issues. We know that. But, you know, when it comes to this G2C, I'm talking about it has 3,000 plus rounds. I haven't been keeping up with it. But, you know, this gun has history. I'm talking about this gun has been through a few or probably, I think like three concealed carry classes. It has been shared in the concealed carry classes with other people who are taking the farm course to get their CCW. I'm talking about it has a lot of rounds through it. I'm talking about the gun is easy to take apart, easy to clean, easy to shoot. I'm talking about it has stuff on it that some of your major guns don't have. I'm talking about, I did a video on this compared to the Glock 26. And on the Glock 26, you don't have an accessory rail on it. The Taurus G2C does. You can get 2 Taurus G2C for the price of 1 Glock 26. And even if you find a Glock 26 that's used, it still got a hefty price tag on it. You still can probably get 2 Taurus G2Cs. Taurus now running under $200. $179, you can catch some awesome deals out there. But for the price, you get a lot of bang for your buck. I've been saying this for a while. Before I even bought the Taurus G2C, some of my subscribers had already had this gun and talked, you know, good things about it. I went and bought the Taurus Millennium. G2, which had the key features on it. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. And, I ended up, getting rid of that, just one. And I purchased this one because it don't have the lock on it. That's just my personal preference. Some people with the Taurus G2 Millennium, a fine gun. If you don't have no problem with the lock, that's fine. I just figured if something went wrong, I never heard no problem with the lock locking up by itself, whatever. But it's just something that I was very picky about. But as far as that, awesome gun. So, if you in the market for a budget EDC that can get everything done, I talked about how the G2C is in between the Glock 19 and the G26. The Glock 26, without the extension, nothing like that, only holds 10 rounds. The Taurus here, look at that, hold 12 rounds. 12 rounds. Very high capacity. It holds 12 rounds. Very high capacity and stuff. Has accessory rail on it. Has the breakdown features and stuff as the Glock. Easy to take apart. I'm talking about everything's simplicity up here on the Taurus G2C and the G23 and the other versions, the G2 Millennium. All of them. So I'm talking about, don't let people discourage you from buying this farm. If they don't own it, you can't listen to someone who don't own the farm. There's a lot of great farms that I don't have that people talk, good things about. So I'm not going to speak on it. I'm just not. I'm talking about, that's just the fact of the matter. But you do have people who, are posting things about guns because maybe it could be from a manufacturer or someone who worked for another farm company. They could be bashing it or just putting out some negative info on that farm or whatever. I don't really know. I'm talking about that's up to your judgment. But I do know if you get your Taurus G2C for the money that you're going to pay. I have comments where subscribers say, hey, I can buy a Taurus G2C, a lot of ammo, a lot of time to train and practice and stuff like that and have fun. That sounds like a good value to me. And to my, if you want to say value, this is value. When you walk in the gun shop, I've been in the gun shop a lot. People comes in there, the everyday people. I'm talking about, these are people that when they're coming in there, we're not talking about, consistent returning customers and stuff who've been in the farms. We're talking about somebody who wants to buy a farm for protection or, wants some type of gun for CCW. If you take a CCW class, I have been to many CCW class, took them myself a long time ago, and been to recent ones. People who come in there, you might see someone that have a decent brand gun and stuff like that, but majority of people have average handguns that is very affordable, such as Taurus, a lot of the other ones out there, some of the Smith & Wesson small compact guns and stuff that's out there. So I'm talking about, this is the market for the average citizen in this country. That's the reason why I talk so heavy about budget EDCs, because the average citizen has a budget. And if you want to get a better farm and stuff like that, when I first started in guns and everything, I didn't go out and buy the top gun, the expensive guns and stuff. I started out with high points. I started out with revolvers. I started out with the cheap Saturday night special stuff, and I worked my way up. And so, that was then. But now coming into the farm industry, a lot of people can really get them a great, nice, decent gun for, not a whole lot of money. They're not breaking the bank. I'm talking about, I remember when I first started getting in guns and everything, I didn't have a whole lot of money. And some of the prices I was looking at as a first-time gun owners, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot, for a gun or whatever. And back then it was a lot of headwind getting the farm because the cheap guns had a lot of issues and stuff, jamming, and just so many out there. You had your Gemini's guns that was in the gun shops and stuff, which did pretty decent. To my, it's better than nothing. You can't take a rock to a gunfight, can't take a knife to a gunfight. I'm talking about, so some of the things you have to think about. But now, when it comes to the industry now, I'm talking about the farm industry with the technology has really took off like a rocket. And everybody's making it so easy now. They're reducing parts in the gun to make it even more reliable. They're reducing parts. guns had came to the point that you have the average citizen now can take it apart without a whole lot of time, not having to farm with a whole lot of time. I'm talking about just having it basic, simple breakdown, no parts to be losing and stuff. You know, when you have some of the features like the Taurus and the Glocks and stuff and other guns that, you know, you don't have a part that you can lose, you know, that you got to put back. Some still do, but they're consistently reducing, you know, the risk of having to take something off the gun to break it down. A lot of them using the takedown lever. I'm talking about, you know how many guns got the takedown lever now? A lot of guns got that. It don't require no tool and stuff. You have some guns that might have a tool on the back of the hand grip of the gun and stuff, you know, different little, you know, things that you can use and stuff. But a lot of them are doing away with that type of stuff. Like I said, technology is coming a long way. But the Taurus G2C is a great farm, people. You know, if you're looking to get one, get you one. Taurus G3, G2C, you know, even the Millennium. I'm talking about there are some good guns. I'm talking about there are going to be, and when you have thousands and maybe millions of guns out there, there's going to be a few hiccups. It's just going to happen. When I was in the farm industry, every gun that I want to get, for every gun that you see that you want to buy, you're going to find someone with a hiccup on it. Whether it's at their fault or the manufacturing, who knows? But, you know, it's just information that you need to delve into and read up on, do some research on your guns and stuff. So I just want to do this video to help a lot of people out there, especially the average citizen, people on fixed income and budget and stuff like that, who just want to, you know, protect themselves and everything, and, you know, enjoy their two-way rights. That's what it's all about in the gun industry, in the gun community and everything. Enjoy your two-way rights. Keep fighting for them. Keep fighting for this freedom that you have. So just want to talk about that a little bit. This is D Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.